Alright, so to start, let's get a little bit better of an understanding of exponents. So 3 squared, 3 to the second power, what does that actually mean? Well, it means 3 times 3, right? Well, what about 5 to the third power, or 5 cubed? Well, it just means 5 times 5 times 5. And 4 to the sixth, 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. Hey, you know what? So the exponent just actually represents how many times that you're writing the number. Well, what about this down here? What about this? So we have 6 times 10 to the first power. So that's just 6 times 10, right? And that's equal to 60. Well, what about this? We have 6 times 10 to the second power. So we have 6 times 10 times 10, and that's equal to 600. All right. And what about this one? Let's not insult your intelligence over here. I'm sure that you're picking up on the pattern. And we have that's equal to 6,000. Okay, so the original number is 6, right? So let's think of how we could actually get from 6 to 60 by multiplying by times 10 to a given power. So our original number is 6. And so we have 6.0, and say if we move the decimal place over one time, we get 60, which is what we just had before. So what does the power represent when we're actually multiplying it 10 to a given power? It just represents how many times we move the decimal place. So we have 6 originally, then we move it over one time to give us 60. We have 6 originally, move it over 2 times to give us 600. This is our original 1, 2, 3 times to give us 6,000. Okay, so what about 6 times 10 to the negative 1? Well, what would that actually tell us? Well, if the exponent tells us how many times we're moving our decimal place to the right, what do you think that the negative actually tells us? Oh, you know what? It must be how many times we're moving the decimal place to the left. And if you plug that in the calculator, that's what you're going to get. It's equal to 0.6. And same thing with this one right here. We have 6, move it over 2 times. And there we go. We have 0.6, 0.06. And our original number of 6 over here, move over the decimal place 1, 2, 3 times, because it's a negative 3. Fill in our zeros, keeping in mind that there's a leading 0 right there.